Up YouTube? This is Exist to Live Fitness. I am your wellness personal trainer, and thank you for checking me out. So this video is how to spot reduce fat. What's the secret, right? You have that extra flabby fat on your arm. When you wave, bye or to someone, it waves back. All that kind of stuff. You have some chin fat around your face. You have jiggly thighs, you have stomach fat, pretty much you have belly fat. There's a certain area on your body that you want gone. You want to shrink. You have a body part that you definitely are not pleased with and you're embarrassed about. So here are the secrets to spot reducing fat. Okay? Think about it. Think if you already know what it is. Without me even telling you, think about if you know what the secret is to spot reducing fat. I'll give you a second. Alright, there are no secrets. The only secret is hard work. And that isn't really much of a secret. That's common sense, right? In my opinion, it is. You cannot spot reduce fat. No matter what you do, it's impossible. You can't just isolate one body part. Chances are, if you do isolate one body part, if you want to lose belly fat, for example, and you do nothing but crunches till the cows come home, you aren't going to have a six-pack. You can do nothing but crunches. Your diet can be on point. You are not going to get a six-pack just on crunches alone. All it does is going to make your core strong, but it is not going to give you a six-pack whatsoever. A lot of people do like 1,000 crunches a day, or maybe 100 crunches every commercial break or something like that, which is cool, but that's only going to make your core strong, like I stated earlier. What you want to do to spot reduce fat, if that's what you even want to call it, are full body movements. The only way you're going to get that done is by working compound movements. You got to do it from head to toe. You can't just isolate your arms or just do squats or just do curls or anything like that. You want to get rid of this fat on the right arm. I'm going to do some tricep extensions. I'm going to do some barbell curls. That's bodybuilding. If you're trying to build muscle, that's the perfect thing to do. If you're trying to get rid of this fat, it's not going to go down, baby. I'm sorry. It's not. Yeah. So what you want to do is full body compound movements. I'm going to show you how to do that without any workout equipment whatsoever. You don't need any special kind of this, special kind of that, nothing. And one thing that I do want to point out is, for example, we've gone over what's the secret to spot reducing fat. Common sense, it's hard work, right? The hardest thing to do is go to the gym. That's the hardest thing. Once you've started, you're already there. It's going to happen. Chances are you aren't going to drive to the gym just to drive the fuck back home. You just wasted gas. You wasted money. You're wasting your membership. Even if you just go there and you're on a treadmill for 15 minutes or whatever, it's better than nothing. It's a start. It's going to lead to somewhere eventually if you stay consistent and eventually build on to that consistency that you have. So that's what I want to stress. All you got to do is get started. From what I've read, from what I understand, and through my own experience, to form a habit, it usually takes around 3 weeks. So the sooner you start, the better. Whether it's at a gym, it's at home, it's at a park, what have you, whatever. Okay. So back to this spot reducing fat compound movements, right? I'm going to show you no equipment whatsoever. It's pretty much basic knowledge, basic sense. If you didn't know, I'm going to throw these exercises at you. They're familiar, and I want to state why they are familiar. Pretty much, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. You see infomercials all the time on new fitness equipment that has all these claims to do this, do that. When it comes to stuff like that, it's pretty obvious things that will not work. Like they have like this like belt that you put on that's electrifying and like it fucking takes away the fat around your stomach just by wearing the belt. It's supposed to do all these kind of muscle contractions and all this kind of stuff. Um, how successful is that? Do you see that in gyms? Let me know if you got a homeboy, homegirl, wife, husband, whoever, friend, colleague, coworker who has one of those flex belts that works. Let me know. Hit me up, comment below, email me, whatever. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media networks if you know somebody where the that fitness belt is successful. Same thing goes with the shake weight. How successful was that? Do you see shake weights in gyms? Chances are you do not. No matter what gym you go to, chances are you do not see shake weights. Anything that you see that's like $29.99, shipping and handling, all this other bullshit, you're not going to see in gyms. Why? Because it does not work. It's not effective. When you go to the gym, what do you see? You see Stairmaster, treadmill, you see ellipticals, you see free weights, you see kettlebells, you see barbells, you see machines, you see the TRX, you see all kinds of stuff, cable machines. Why? Because these work, they're effective, and you are the one that has to make them work. Like there's no cutting around this. You got to do it. You're at this channel for a reason. You're checking this video out because you're curious. None of that stuff works. You see all these diet pills and all that stuff. Let me know if you know someone who's been on some kind of diet pill consistently and it's effective. Chances are they've gotten on a diet pill, lost weight really, really fast, gained it right all the fuck back. I've seen that myself with coworkers. I know that happens a lot. Okay, now let's get to the exercises that will help you. You're lucky. I made a list of exercises that work. They are mountain climbers, burpees, squat jumps, jumping jacks, sprinting, jogging, little cardio. When I say little cardio, I want you to have a goal in mind. When you get on a machine, I don't want you aiming for like 800 calories, then I can leave. Like 600 calories, then I can get off. No. You're doing more harm than good, in my opinion. You want to do something like some planks. You wonder why Zumba, kickboxing, and CrossFit's so popular, because it's a mix of compound body movements. It's fun. It doesn't feel like an actual workout. You aren't just curling. You aren't just pushing. You aren't isolated. You're doing full body movements. Okay? Full body movements. Here we go. All right. One thing that you probably won't hear me say about spot reducing fat is you won't hear me talk about reps and sets. Honestly, I think if you're trying to spot reduce fat, if you're going to do full body compound movements, you don't need to be focused on like 8 reps or 10 reps, 12 reps, 15, and 3 sets of this, 4 sets of that, X amount of reps, whatever. Fuck that. My opinion, you should do intervals and you should time them. You probably want to do, in my opinion, the best way to make it not so boring is circuit training. I'm gonna give you a list of exercises, simple. I think maybe like 4 or 5 that I'm gonna show you. Do those, like do 30 seconds of each one, and once you're done, once you get through one round, give yourself like a 30-45 second break, and keep doing it over and over and over again. Do like 5 rounds of that, and slowly like decrease how many seconds you're gonna rest. Start off with maybe 35 to 45, then go down to 30, then go down, gradually and gradually and gradually. So you can do like five circuits, 5 rotations of that, And to me, that's a lot easier and it's more fun than it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like just there's plenty apps where you can have interval timers or just like everyone has a cell phone. You're probably watching this on your cell phone. Just set a timer. Like I'm gonna do this for a minute. I'm gonna do this for 30 seconds, for 45 seconds, as many as I can. Then I'm gonna move on to the next exercise. It's something to jazz it up, spice it up, make it a little bit different, in my opinion. I don't want to make this video too long, but I see a lot of people at the gym doing that, and I was once a victim of doing that myself. A lot of times magazines and stuff will tell you one way to shape and tone is to do low sets and high reps, which is awesome and effective and it works, but it can be kind of lame and dull and boring, Like definitely if you want to tone your arms, you don't need to be lifting heavy weight whatsoever, in my opinion. You need to be lifting moderate weight. You need to be doing low sets, high reps, just, as you'll probably read about or hear about. But, that's going to get boring after a while. Who the fuck wants to do that? How the hell are you going to stay motivated? I think intervals and rounds are the perfect way to go, in my opinion. It's something new. You have a timer telling you, you're going to fucking get done. What's better than hearing like some alarm go off and you're like done with this, That's like instant gratification. You got an instant reward right there, in my opinion. So I think that's a really fun, easy way to go, especially for beginners. And another reason why, I don't want to advise, sets and reps and get stuck in that if your goal is to shrink or spot reduce fat, simply because, that's just, in my opinion, is for the birds, like this, nothing difficult whatsoever. If you'd like me to show you more difficult movements or anything like that, please let me know. Comment below. One thing I'd like to add as well, I have this thing called the shrink wrap theory. It's pretty simple to understand. Imagine you have food and you're trying to shrink wrap it, right? You put it in some plastic. What does it do? It takes all the air out and the plastic surrounds whatever is inside of it, right? That's exactly what spot reducing fat is, in my opinion. When you spot reduce fat, you're pretty much eliminating that air that's in that plastic. You're eliminating that fat. And so with that being said, your skin, which is the plastic in this case, is going to shape and adapt to your frame. That's exactly what happens with shrink wrapping anything. Plastic forms and molds into whatever it is inside it. That's exactly what you're doing when you exercise, when you work out, when you do like a lot of cardio and stuff like that. If spot reducing is something you're trying to obtain, like I've been suggesting throughout this whole entire video, stick to full body movements, in my opinion. I think you're going to get more bang for your buck. So with that being said, this video is pretty much done. If you like what you saw, please be free. If it sucks, let me know straight up. I'm a really busy person. I don't really have that much free time on my hands, but I want to be able to schedule and do this stuff for y'all more often. Yeah, so be sure to let me know if this sucked, if it was good, if you see potential, if you'd like to see more advanced. You want to see what I can do. You want to see me bust my ass. If that's the kind of shape you're in, or if that's what you're looking for, feel free to let me know. That being said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. If you don't know me, get to know me. And that's it. Thanks for checking me out. Peace.